Hello and welcome back to another Minecraft Bedrock Edition tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make 7 different T flip-flops in 1.16. So if you don't know what a T flip-flop is, it basically makes a button act like a lever. So if we flick it on, as you can see the pulse, it makes it stay on. And it basically makes a button do the same thing. So if I press a button, normally it would just flick on and then flick the lamp back off. But as you can see, the lamp's staying on. Flick it again, stays off. Same, just like a lever. That's what a T flip-flop does. I will have for every single one of these T flip-flops, I will have a timestamp right in the bottom left-hand corner of the tutorials on how to build them. So if you want to skip to like certain one, like let's say you want to build the boat one, I'll have a timestamp in the bottom left-hand corner, so you can just skip to the tutorial of how to make it. The first two that I showcased, these are the mainly ones that I use in my world, and I would highly suggest, especially this one with the two hoppers. But the first one is 3 droppers with the hopper going down into this one, the comparator, and redstone lamp. You got your item, which I put a wooden shovel in there. So when you press it, it loops around. It's now in this dropper and it's detected by the comparator, turns the lamp on, and then it goes back into this one. It's no longer detected, so the lamp turns off. This next one, we have 2 redstone torches that are locking the hopper. So when you press the button, it turns this one off, but then this one on. So basically, it unlocks the hopper for a split second for the item to get into this hopper, or like vice versa back into this one. And then quickly locks it back because this one is switched back on. So when you press the button, the item gets switched over to this one. Comparator turns on, turns the lamp on, vice versa. It's just the torches are quickly unlocking and relocking the hopper, so it's back and forth. This next one involves a boat, pressure plates, and bucket of water with a dispenser. Push the button, picks up the water. The boat falls in this pressure plate, and you mainly only need this pressure plate, but the other two are to keep the water in, and so the boat can fall correctly onto this pressure plate. And you just pick the boat back up with the water, floats up top off the pressure plate. Next one involves locking repeaters. So basically, when you flick the when you press the button, this repeater then locks this one, which then turns this one off, allowing this one to unlock and get powered, and then it relocks as powered, if that makes any sense. But so when you flick it, as you can see, it unlocks and then relocks as powered and turns the redstone lamp on. And then when you press it again, it unlocks and then locks as off. For this next one, we got a dropper. We got a hopper facing into it, redstone dust, torch, repeater on 2-tick delay, redstone on that side with a shovel in it. So when you press the button, it's able to get into this hopper and lock fast enough so the item that you have stays in the hopper. And then you press it again, turns off. Next one is basically like the second one that I use the most, except for it's more expensive because of the sticky piston and the observer. So when you press it, it signals this really quickly and it locks the hopper quick enough so the item doesn't go back. So then it turns on and it turns off. This last one is like the first one, just a little bit more compact. And you can do this with the first one with the you don't have to have the button on the dispenser. I mean, like, you can if you want, but you can have it like set up like this, except for I believe you have to actually have it or the repeater down here. But so you have the dropper going up into this one, and then this dropper spits it out into the hopper. So when you press it, it pushes the item up into this one, it gets detected, and as you can see, the light turns on. But when you flick it again, it spits it out into this hopper back into this one. Now let's get on to the tutorials. For the first one, you will need the button, obviously, 3 droppers, a hopper, a redstone comparator, redstone lamp, and then any item you'd like that will be filtering through. So let's grab the stuff. First, you're going to want to have what is this? A dropper facing up, then on top of the dropper facing out, then a dropper facing into this bottom one, and then a hopper facing down into it like that, with your button on the bottom one. You can place your wooden shovel in the bottom one with the button, have a comparator facing out with your lamp like that. So when you press the button, it should turn on. Press it again, it should turn off. The next one, we're going to be using the hopper locking system. So you need your button, 2 solid blocks of any kind, 2 redstone torches, 2 redstone dust, 2 hoppers, a redstone comparator, a redstone lamp, and any item that you want to be inside the hoppers. First, you're going to want to go 2 up, break the bottom block, and then almost make like an L like that, and destroy the middle block. Place your button, and then 2 torches on these blocks. On the inside, I should say. Then, not right below the torch, but one over from the torch like this, place a hopper. Place another hopper going into it. Replace this hopper going into the other hopper. I don't know why. Come on, let me place. It's not placing. What the heck? Placing into the hopper like this, so they should be going into each other. 2 redstone dust on top. Place your item in either hopper. Comparator going out. Redstone lamp like that. So then when you press the button, it should turn on. Press it again, it should turn off. Next one, the boat. Really easy. All you need is your button, dispenser, 3 pressure plates of any kind, I believe. I don't think it matters. I would just use a wooden one. A water bucket, any boat, doesn't matter. And a redstone lamp. So we grab our stuff, place our dropper facing out, button on it. You can place your water in it. Place your 3 or these pressure plates in like a triangle, so then there's only 1 block in there. Place your boat on it. Make sure this one, the top one, is on. That's the only one that matters. And then your redstone lamp right next to it. So when you press the button, it should turn off. Like that, yeah. Next one is the blocking repeaters one. So what you're gonna need 1 button, 4 redstone dust, 4 redstone repeaters, 2 redstone torches, 2 blocks of any kind, and then your lamp. So what you're going to do is you're going to place your block, place your button on it. Then on either side, I would just do the right side, place a torch on it with a repeater facing out from the torch and out from the button. And then have a repeater like going sideways from the repeaters to place. Alright, and this one should be locked. Then place your block right here, redstone lamp on it, and then torch on the opposite side. Now bring your redstone all the way back like this. It's so when you press it, it should flick on. Press it again, it should flick off. Next one is this dropper with the hopper, with the repeater on 2-tick delay, all that. You're going to need your button, 2 blocks of any sort, a repeater, 2 redstone torches, a dropper, a hopper, piece of redstone, a redstone comparator, redstone lamp, and any item that can be filtered. I'm using the shovel as always. Just grab your first block, place it with the button on it. Then you're going to get your dropper facing it out, and then the hopper facing into it with redstone dust on top. Next, you're going to place a block right next to the hopper and place a torch on it like so. Then you're going to place your other torch on the opposite side of the button with your repeater facing into the block on 2-tick delay. Then you're going to have a comparator coming out of the hopper with a redstone lamp like this. Put your shovel or any item into the dropper, so then you press it, it should turn on, stay on. And press it again, it should turn off and stay off. Next one is the observer with sticky piston. So what you're going to need, you're going to need a button, 2 blocks of any sort, your sticky piston, your observer, redstone torch, 2 redstone dust, 2 hoppers, a comparator, redstone lamp, and any item you're going to be sorting. What you're going to do is you're going to place a block with your button on it, sticky piston facing up. Then go to the opposite side, place in your observer on top of it, so the red dot is facing out from the button, and the face is like towards the button. Next, right here, you're going to place your hopper, do the same thing as we did before, place it, and so they're facing into each other, with your redstone duster like this. Then on top, you're going to go like this, so basically, when it extends, it's facing into the block with a torch on it. Should power on. Then you can place your item into any of the hoppers. Comparator facing out, redstone lamp. As you see, it's on. So then if we flick it again, turns off, flick it again, turns on, stays on, as so. Last but not least, we got this one. What you're gonna need is a button, three vending blocks, a redstone repeater, two droppers, a hopper, a comparator, a lamp, and then any item you're gonna be sorting. Gonna make an L shape with it, button on the top block with the repeater facing out, dropper facing up, then a dropper facing out on the repeater. Then you're gonna have the hopper facing into the bottom one, with the comparator on the hopper facing out, and then the lamp is on the hopper, so it's the same like block. So now you put your item in there, should turn on. Then when you press it, turns off. Press it again, turns on. Press again, turn off. I really hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. If you did, make sure to smash like. If you're new, subscribe, post notice. That's all I gotta say. Goodbye.